So you're trying to form an LLC in 2025 and you're deciding between ZenBusiness and LegalZoom. In this video, I'm going to break down what ZenBusiness and LegalZoom actually do, how both their pricing and features compare, and which one's going to give you the most value based on your goals. Now, I've reviewed both platforms, and if at any point you want to support the channel, I've linked both options for you in the description below with the best available pricing. So diving straight into things, what do ZenBusiness and LegalZoom actually do? Well, both services are going to help you form a business online. Both their focus and approach are a little bit different. So ZenBusiness is known for its simple, affordable business formation and compliance services, built specifically for small business owners. LegalZoom, on the other hand, is a massive legal platform that offers everything from LLCs and trademarks to wills and divorce papers. So if what you want is a streamlined experience built just for entrepreneurs, ZenBusiness definitely stands out. But LegalZoom might appeal to you if you want broader help bundled in. So diving into the key features of both platforms, with ZenBusiness, you're going to be able to file your LLC in all 50 states. You're going to be able to access a registered agent service at $199 per year, but the first year is discounted to $99. You're going to get an EIN and your operating agreement, which will be included in their Pro and Premium plans, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Also on those plans, you'll get annual compliance tools to make sure that you're always in good standing with your state. And you'll get US-based support and a 4.8 Trustpilot rating from over 20,000 user reviews. Now with LegalZoom, on the other hand, you can still file your LLC in all 50 states with some customization. You'll be able to get an operating agreement, which could be included or sold separately, and we'll talk more about pricing later. You can get an EIN, but that's going to cost you $79 extra. You can get a registered agent, but that's going to cost you an extra $249 per year. And both annual reports and compliance filing are going to be sold as add-ons with LegalZoom. Now, different from ZenBusiness, you're actually going to get access to legal services via attorneys and legal advice with LegalZoom, but that is going to come at an extra cost. And you are going to get a bigger brand recognition with LegalZoom because they have been in business for over 20 years and are the largest business formation company in the US. Now, both these companies have had a lot of changes in the past year, so I want to just highlight that so that you have the latest information. Now, with ZenBusiness, they recently rolled out their one-day rush filing in over 15 states. They've also got business credit tools, which are going to help you build your business credit after formation. If you are thinking you might want to get a business loan or business funding down the line, it's good to have a good business credit score. They've got Money Pro, which is a bookkeeping and invoicing add-on that you can choose to purchase if you want to do so. Now, LegalZoom's got some new updates to their plans as well. They've got an updated business advisory plan for ongoing legal advice, if that's something that you're interested in. They've got an AI legal assistant, which is a beta feature for quick legal answers. They've got an improved dashboard for tracking your business compliance with state requirements. Diving into the nitty-gritty, let's talk about plans and pricing for both of these companies. So with ZenBusiness, they've got 3 different plans that you can choose from. The first of which is their starter plan, which is going to cost you $0, but you're still going to have to pay your state filing fees, which are something you can't avoid if you're filing an LLC. This plan is only going to get you LLC filing, no registered agent, no EIN. Because you're not paying ZenBusiness any money, they're just going to get you your LLC filed. If you want a little bit more, that's going to be their Pro plan, which is $199 per year. This is going to add in an EIN, an operating agreement, as well as compliance reminders to make sure you're always in good standing. And if you want to take things a step further, that's where their premium plan is going to come into play at $299 per year. This is going to add in things like a domain, an email address, and a website for your business. Now, if you want to add on a registered agent for the first year, it's going to be $99, and then going forward, it's going to be $199 per year. Now, with LegalZoom, on the other hand, you've got a bunch of different options. So they've got their basic LLC package, similar to ZenBusiness's starter plan, $0 plus state fees, LLC filing only, no EIN, no registered agent. And then you've got their Pro plan, which is $249. This is going to add in your operating agreement and help with your compliance filings. And then to take things a step further, they've got a premium plan, which is anywhere from $299 to $349 plus. This is going to add in your EIN, faster processing time, and a bunch of different extras. Now for LegalZoom, a registered agent is going to run you $249 per year. LegalZoom's pricing, it's going to vary a bit. That depends on what state you're in, what speed of service you want, and what upsells you decide to opt into. Overall, ZenBusiness, it's going to be a better deal if you need multiple services since they're bundled into their different tiered plans. So at this point, hopefully it's starting to clear things up a little bit in terms of how these platforms compare, but let's get specific and dive into the pros and cons of both platforms. So with ZenBusiness, one of the pros is that the pricing is very transparent. So you know what you're paying for, the bundles are clear, and there's not going to be as many like ad hoc, do I want to add this, do I want to add that? It's also got a very business focused dashboard built for, the starter entrepreneur that wants everything in one place, easy to understand, not at all intimidating. They've also got some optional tools that you can add in if you want, like bookkeeping, like credit building for your business, and high satisfaction rate with their customers with 4.8 stars on Trustpilot. Now, on the con side of things, their starter plan, it's going to lack a registered agent or an EIN. Again, that's because you're really paying ZenBusiness nothing for that starter plan. The annual subscription is going to auto renew, so you're just going to want to be mindful of that. Again, same thing with LegalZoom. Now, with LegalZoom, on the pro side of things, they've got a really strong brand and a long track record to back them. So when you're starting a business, you want to make sure the company you're filing with is going to be around for a long time. LegalZoom's got that background. They've got broader legal support beyond LLCs. So if you want a place where you can get legal advice on various different things, that's available. That's going to be available through their legal plans and attorney access. And they do have some more state-specific compliance support than ZenBusiness, depending on which state you're in. On the con side of things, the registered agent is going to be more expensive than ZenBusiness. Most of their add-ons are going to be more expensive than ZenBusiness. The basics even cost extra with LegalZoom. And the pricing isn't always the most transparent. So that said, which one's going to be better for you? Well, if you want a straightforward, affordable way to form your LLC and stay compliant year after year, ZenBusiness is probably going to be the better all-around value in 2025, especially if you're a small business owner looking to grow sustainably over time. If you need ongoing legal help beyond business formation, like trademarks, contracts, general legal advice, LegalZoom might be worth the higher price point just to have everything in one place. And you'll find the best available links to both ZenBusiness and LegalZoom in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.